Hello, welcome to BrickTime. I'm BricksAndLemons. I think that's when you say something.
Oh, sorry. And DaveNJoePro here.
Oh, let me turn off the volume. Yeah, and this is our first episode. We got some technical difficulties, but we're trying to sort them out here, so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, is this your first podcast ever host or be in?
Yeah, it is. That's the first time I've actually tried something like this. So.
Okay, yeah, same here.
Yeah. So yeah, BrickFilms, I first got into them actually when I was writing the script for Adventures of Bob. It seemed too complicated to do for live action, so I was looking at the internet and I saw stuff about BrickFilms, so I'm like, hey, that's cool, I'll try that. And so I've been making BrickFilms ever since.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started out about, I think it was 6 years ago, working. I used like cars, and then I got on YouTube and I saw the a Lego brick stop motion, or aka brick film, and I just thought it was really cool, and that's when I started doing it.
That's cool. So, 6 years?
Yep, 6 years.
Crap. I need some catching up to. So yeah, have you seen that Lego movie yet?
What was that?
Have you seen the Lego movie yet?
No, I haven't seen it yet. Have you?
No, I've been meaning to, but I've heard it's really good.
Yeah, I think somebody just posted an update on brickfilmscom,
yeah,
and said it was a very awesome movie.
Yeah, I heard like someone watched it twice in a 48-hour period. That's how good it was.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean to see that.
So how is the... What was that?
Nothing.
Sorry.
Nothing.
Okay, so how is the Adventures of Bob coming?
It's doing pretty good. You know, with school in the way, it's kind of hard just to remember. Oh crap! I got it animated for that series. Yeah. But I finished filming for episode 1.
That's like what?
What?
Okay. Yeah, that's like what my series is like. I've been meaning to get the first episode out, and I try to work on it, but then school gets in the way, and
yeah,
it's really hard to find time
What
to
series
actually
is this?
do it. What was that?
Which series?
Oh, it's a series. I haven't really told anybody this, but it's actually called Lego Marvel Team Ups, and so if you're a big comic book fan like I am, it's like where Spider-Man goes in and he actually goes and teams up with other superheroes.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I think the first episode will be out sometime in March.
Okay, so you hear that? Lego Marvel Team Ups coming out in March. Look out for that. And my first episode should be coming out February the 22nd. So.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. It's gonna be so cool.
Yeah, thanks. Good.
So yeah, I just remembered I'm doing some voice acting in it.
Oh, yeah.
Did the voices
that's right.
turn out
You're doing a person called the Creator. I'm trying not to spoil this for anyone, but yeah, you're doing a character called the Creator. He should be appearing in episode 2. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, have you ever listened to Pink Floyd?
I'm not sure.
They're really just like psychedelic, kind of too hard. But
okay.
They had this album called The Dark Side of the Moon. It was a black cover, and it basically had a prism, and light was coming in through one side and then rainbow through the other.
Yeah.
And I was thinking maybe I could do like a contest, people doing a brick film for each track, and basically like the best.
That sounds.
Yeah, and the best brick film for each track. Like I'm gonna make it into like one movie.
Yeah, that sounds really cool.
Thanks. Oh yeah, so podcast.
So, how long exactly have you been brick filming? Has it been?
I think it's been about maybe. It hasn't even been a year.
Oh.
Yeah. I feel like an amateur. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not really much of a professional or anything. It's just like I really haven't been able to do. You know, I say I've been doing it for 6 years, but in those 6 years, I've probably only made 20 to 25 videos.
Yeah, I understand. It takes a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which, when are you gonna come out with your next video? Is it gonna be the Lego Marvel team-ups?
Well, I'm actually hoping for it to be a brick film that my partner wrote. Because actually, Dave and Joe Productions. Here's a some quick information. Dave and Joe Productions actually consists of 3 people.
Wow.
But one of the guys, he actually wrote a script of this story called Last Minute Story, and he wrote it in just a night. And it's a comedy. It has Gimli and from Lord of the Rings and some knights in it. And it's just gonna be real funny, kind of a short film. But I'm hoping to have that up sometime this month.
Okay, so I'll be looking out for that.
Okay, yeah.
Let's see. Oh yeah, so it's random red and gray, right? Is that your cousin?
Yep, that's my cousin. His name's Isaac. He is actually a part of DaveNJoePro. He's been helping me out since the beginning.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm like a one-man band.
Really?
Lunch Table Films and me. I use my sister's
and
camera.
I was just wondering, where'd you get Lunch Table Films?
Basically, like, lunch seemed like a place for me and other kids to hang out, and basically we come up with funny ideas there, a bit maybe mature, but still pretty funny. And
yeah.
I wanted to do like a sitcom with us, with ideas we came around with a lunch table. Well, that never really happened, but so I came up with Lunch Table Films, and yeah.
That sounds pretty good. And also, how'd you come up with Bricks and Lemons?
Bricks and Lemons. Well, I found out I like making brick films, and I love lemons, so win-win.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Like, who's Joe?
Joe? Well, that's a long story. Well, it's a nickname for me. My name really isn't Joe, it's actually Luke.
Luke.
But, and then, my dad, he actually was always called Dave, but his name isn't Dave, but, it's just a nickname that we used to have. And so, I just thought of that, and I made it, Dave and Joe Productions.
Yeah. Well, it's not easy for people make a nickname out of my name, Connor, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Did you hear what's happening today?
No.
They say like today is like the day we fight back or something like that. So the internet is like all angry that the government's looking at their stuff, so they're like protesting.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that's going on today.
And I didn't know until I like looked it up and like, oh, well, have fun. Yeah. It's harder than you think to make a podcast, because, you know, even when it's 10 minutes, you have to think of all these ideas, you gotta say blah 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 blah.
Yeah, and it's a lot harder when it's also like your first podcast to ever be in.
Yeah, but I'm hoping maybe we could get some people to interview, like maybe next week we could get Barry Bricks.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
And do you know Classic Lego Cinema?
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah.
I can see him actually doing it. I'm not quite sure that he'd want to do it, but he might.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
And I also have a friend. His name is Big Pencil Animations.
It sounds familiar.
Yeah, he's pretty big, and he actually might do it if he's not busy.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay, well, I have a question. What
Okay.
FPS do you run your films in?
FPS?
Yeah.
I used to do it, let's see, about 15.
Okay.
Yeah, but now I really don't know anymore.
Oh.
I get like a software to run all the pictures really fast, and I just slow it down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I run mine at 15.
Yeah, that seems to be the best.
Yeah, I've seen them at 24 FPS, and it just looks so difficult.
Yeah. Have you ever seen it in like 70 FPS?
No, I actually haven't.
Dude, that's crazy. It's
Really?
I don't know how tiny they have to move it. It's like
Man, yeah, that would be
a pain.
Yeah. I mean, it takes me forever just to get a 15 FPS walk cycle down.
Yeah.
I mean, 70 FPS walk cycle, that's just...
God.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Maybe we could interview the Wars of Darkness dude.
I don't know who that guy is.
He is basically... I found him on BrickFilmscom. He made a 4-hour-long brick film.
Are you serious? 4 hours?
Yeah, it's on YouTube in two parts, and each of them are like 2.5 hours.
Wow, that guy is awesome if he can do that.
Yeah, I mean, really would
bet
like
that
to.
took him. I bet it took him 2 years or something.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's like a. I think that's a record.
Like a record?
Yeah, I think that's like the longest brick film ever.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Cooper's Studios on YouTube?
No, I have not.
Well, check him out. He's pretty cool. He actually has a film on there. It's Halo, Battle of the Brick, and it's actually 30 minutes long. Or no, I think it's 27.
That's still cool. Yeah.
And then there's also one. His name is Hornet Animations. Have you ever seen him?
No, I have not. Wow. I don't know many people.
Well, I voice act for him in the film. I play a character named Kevin. But it is actually somewhere around 20 minutes long. So, I mean, that's still pretty long.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, I think the longest film I've ever had is about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But it's not on YouTube, because it was pretty bad.
Come on, give it a try. We all have our feel.
Yeah,
have you seen my first brick film?
First starting out, and it was like 5 frames per second, so...
Yeah.
That's probably why it was so slow.
Yeah, did you see my first brick film that I uploaded on YouTube?
No, I actually haven't.
I
was actually looking at your brick films today.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Yeah, my very first brick film, after a couple of stop motion tests, was terrible. The camera wouldn't stay still. It was just like moving and moving and moving. It was bad.
Yeah, when I was first starting out, I didn't even use a tripod or anything. I just would basically sit down and I'd hold the camera and I'd try to get, and like every time I'd set the camera down and I'd pick the camera back up, and like every single time I had to try to guess where I had the camera. It was just horrible.
Horrible. I can imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it might give somebody a seizure just by watching it.
Yeah.
Because it's so shaky.
I've been wondering what video should I put in my brick film archive this week. And for those of you who don't know, I have a brick film archive that I put, like every Wednesday and Saturday I put videos on.
Well, maybe, do you know Michael Hickox on YouTube?
Yeah.
Well, you could he has this it's pretty old, but it's a Mario brick film.
Oh.
And that would actually be pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Just a little suggestion from me.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I think I should do that. Yeah. Do you know where I actually find most of my brick films?
Well, I mean where? Sorry.
Yeah. I find them on the. The government has like a web archive kind of, and
Yeah.
I put in the address for BrickFilmscom, and I go back to 2001.
Wow.
And it looked so amateur. It was just terrible.
Yeah.
And I just click on certain files, see if they're still saved. I save them and I put it up.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
So, how would you actually pull them off of the website? You actually have to download the videos?
Sometimes they send me to a website, and sometimes I click on the link to the video and it uploads, or sometimes I have to forcibly manually download it with control click, and then it says download link file.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. How long has it been? My thing doesn't tell time. Yeah.
So, here's a little idea that I was maybe thinking we could do. I saw that, you thought maybe we could do like these, skits sort of things.
Oh yeah.
Did you mean like in brick film or like really us?
Like we could do
Like
it right now, and then one of us could animate it later and put it on our YouTube.
Okay. Yeah, I'd be up for that.
Okay. I still have a script.
Yeah.
Or like we could make like a fan
So-
mail page, and people could send the scripts.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Yes, send us your scripts, people.
Yeah. You can, should we tell them our emails?
Yeah, I'll make my own. I'll make the BrickTime@gmail.com. Update: the email is now bricktimepodcast@gmail.com.
Okay.
Yeah, make it easier for both of us.
Yeah, that would be a lot easier.
Yeah.
So, or is this going to be a weekly thing?
Sure. I wasn't expecting on doing it daily.
Okay.
That'd just be.
Yeah, daily would probably be pretty tough.
Yes. So I'm gonna find someone to interview for next week, and
Okay.
that'll be on my to-do list.
So, are we both going to be talking at the same time and interviewing the one person at the same time?
Yeah, this is Google Hangout, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so other people
So
can.
there's going to be like 3 people in it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I've seen some podcasts where they actually, their limit is like only 2 people. I didn't know if that was like this.
I don't think it is. If it was, that Google would be. Everyone would be angry at him.
Yeah. Oh wait, up here. Man, I can't believe I couldn't even see that. It says hang out with up to 9 people at
Whoa.
once.
Well, what do you know?
Yeah.
Magical. Yes.
That's pretty cool. 9 people.
9 people. You could get us, and then people, 1 person from each like continent.
Yeah.
Get a person from Antarctica, and they're
Dude,
like frozen solid.
Okay, so what are you, what programs do you use? I know you use Adobe After Effects, right?
Yes, I do, but very little times, like for the introduction titles. And then I use GarageBand, and I use iMovie.
What was that?
GarageBand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what that is.
And then I use iMovie.
iMovie. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have never used Adobe After Effects. Isn't it, like $700?
I really don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I got it for Christmas, so I was lucky I got it for free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I think like you get it educationally like for $300 or $150 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's better.
ever seen the Magic Portal?
Yes, that is probably one of my favorite brick films.
Yes.
Of all time.
It's this the Australian dude, and actually, like, he inspired me to keep on going for the brick films.
Really?
Yeah, because The Adventures of Bob, when I first concepted it, was going to be like the only thing, and I got on brick films just to know people and get tips, actually. But watching that, it was just like, oh my god, I need to keep on doing this.
Yeah, it's once you start, it's just like
hard to stop.
You can't stop. Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess some people have stopped.
Yeah. Like, there's this guy, Taylor, I think it's Taylor Place Pro, I'm not sure.
Oh.
But I've never really seen any of his videos, but I saw that he is actually quitting because he has to go to college.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, you know Clayworld, right?
I'm not sure.
It's a stop motion series with clay people, and by the end they've all killed themselves. But it's
really,
yeah, it's like dark comedy. It shouldn't be. It's in real life it wouldn't be funny, but for some reason he just makes it funny. We can't stop laughing. I'll send you a link later.
Okay.
I actually have a clay man that he made right here. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's cool. But he quit last year because he just got tired of it. He was doing it for 10 years.
10 years, wow.
Yes.
Was he very big on YouTube?
It depends on how you think big. He got over 100,000 subscribers, if that's what you mean.
So, yeah, that's pretty big, yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty... I can hear my parents. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So...
Yeah, I told my parents that I was doing this, so I think my dad's downstairs watching TV, so we're all good over here.
All good. Well, good for you. I listen to my parents laugh at my sister.
Oh.
It's fine. But yeah, so this has been the first episode of BrickTime.
Okay, yay, this is awesome.
Yes, so I'm BricksAndLemons.
And DaveNJoePro.
And see ya, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes. See you guys.
Goodbye.